Today we are going over what could possibly be one of the best engine swaps we've received to Gran Turismo 7 in quite a long time, and it's going in no other than this. This is the RE Amemiya RX-7, which standard is a fantastic vehicle. Now this is actually one of the custom built vehicles in Gran Turismo 7, so that means it is absolutely incredible. Now what I went in and did was just slap on an ultra high RPM turbocharger, and now the vehicle produces what, over 500 brake horsepower. So no, it is not a slow vehicle at all. Acceleration is really good. It has tons of downforce, which makes it an ideal vehicle for track use. And I mean, look, the rear end's not sliding about. It is just very planted, and it's really good to drive. Now the engine swap that I'm talking so highly about has to be the R26B of the Mazda 787B, which means this is getting a 4-rotor swap. With it being a 4-rotor swap and a Group 1 engine, it has over 900 horsepower, extremely light on fuel, and this will make it ideal for conquering whatever event you throw at it. This is gonna be an absolutely fantastic engine swap. However, it does come at a costly price, being 1.7 million credits. So yeah, that's no joke. It's a hefty chunk of change, but the way it's gonna improve this vehicle, it's gonna be absolutely amazing. Now when we come on over to the tuning shop, obviously majority of parts are going to be non-applicable. Reason for that? Well, it is a fully built race car engine. You can't change perfection, except you can add a high RPM turbocharger, which will shoot the power up to 989 brake horsepower, which is just absolutely insane. I mean, immediately you can feel the difference, but the best thing in my opinion about this engine swap has to be the tone. The absolute symphony coming from this 4-rotor as it just climbs speed drastically between 292 we slam on the brakes and we say actually overshot it. Come on, turn, power shift. Even with it having almost 1,000 brake horsepower, the car doesn't feel sketchy to drive. It's handling the power extremely well. I mean, the rear wheels aren't lighting up and the power delivery is almost perfect. You see a bit of understeer. That's the only thing with this vehicle. I wish we had the ability to add a bigger front lip for a bit more downforce, because right now with this rear wing we have over 500 downforce in the rear and the front is only 150. So that is a bit on the downside, hence why you saw when we came down the hill, that front end, yo, the car almost did a backflip there. Ooh. The sound of it on the power. Okay, there we go. Rear wheels lit up just a smidge, nothing crazy. Take this corner nice and slowly, downshift on the power, and it put back. Ooh, that rotary chop. Let's see. Full flat, by the way. There's a wheel spin. The turbo lag was insane. So what we're going to do now, we're going to try and set a proper clean lap. The first lap was good up until that point, but we have a target time of a 151. That is what we did in the standard, well, with the standard engine fully upgraded. And obviously, what am I doing? You know what? Let's run it back. Gosh, does it sound incredible. The interior cam, yo, come on, power. Just be careful here, the front end is gonna lift. You know how scary that is when you literally don't know if you're gonna hit the grass, if you don't know if you're still on track, you just simply do not know. When it bounces off the rev limiter, ooh. No. This is literally where I crashed last lap. Come on, power. And just like that, we ran a 1 minute 35.00. Okay, we cooked this next lap, but this RE RX-7 is absolutely insane. And the best part about it, you can use it for money grinding. And when I say money grinding, you can use it around 3 events. You can use it around the WTC 800. You can use it around the WTC 700. And if you really detune it, you could get it to go around the WTC 600 around Tokyo Expressway. Now when I say this car can complete these events, I don't even mean just start and finish it, but I mean absolutely dominate. With the WTC 700, I found myself coming in first place after having what had to be the worst rain I've ever experienced. And even with that, even with me being on racing hard tires, I still managed to complete it and lap every single one of the opponents, truly showing that the WTC 700 can be done with absolute ease. Then I jumped on over to Sardinia. Sardinia was a similar case. I dove into pits twice, and even with me driving on shoelace, completely worn out tires, I found myself finishing in first place after completing the event in 28 minutes, which look isn't the fastest, but hey, it's still a victory. And then lastly, the WTC 600. This was, I think, the slowest, and I really wouldn't recommend detuning a car this far. But even with me detuning a car this far, I still managed to complete this event in first place, earning me 555,000 credits from this. And well, after just all of the prize money from these events, it actually covered the cost of the engine swap. So yeah, this is a vehicle I would highly recommend you engine swap, because simply it's fast, it's good, it's fuel efficient, it has everything you need out of an engine swap, and it's truly just a fantastic vehicle.